Welcome back, guys. This is Stonecore, an instance in Deepholm. You get one quest here at the entrance from a little dwarf lady. Tells you to kill, or not kill, but get plans from a little gnome who you see at the very entrance, and he jumps from group to group, which you'll see in just a sec. Again, as a hunter, first thing you do, turn off growl. So we're going to take on these dudes. Pretty simple stuff, really. Yep, see, there he goes. And as you can see, where we're getting hit by a pretty big AoE. You want to kill the Force of Earth first to prevent that, but at the end of the day, it's not a big deal. Nifty little way to increase DPS is to move a little closer. That way your shots don't travel as far and they hit sooner. Pretty smart, huh?
I don't have a target.
Alright, typically you want to target Nilhouse first and then the spirits, despite what I just said. And I've decided I'm going to start using Fervor more, because I just realized it has not that big of a focus fire when it's up. Arcane shot for single target. Multi-shot for groups. There's a little hunter mechanic I didn't really show off in the last dungeon. It's called Misdirection. You cast it on a target, and the next 3 attacks, I think, will act as though they're generating a threat from the target. And this is the first boss. Just trying to accept the quest real quick. He's pretty much a tank and spank, but every now and then he'll burrow into the earth and summon little tiny worms. And you pretty much just kill the tiny worms until he comes back out. Well, it looks like we're killing him. Okay, no, I was gonna say we're killing him too fast. But as you see, he just burrowed in. He'll try to hit you. Just avoid these rocks, little dust clouds. And like I said, little dudes coming up, and you kill them. They're pretty easy. Just take them out until the big guy shows himself again. Big guy shows himself again. And he's down. And he dropped a fist weapon, which I can't use. Well, I can use it, but I'm a hunter, so ranged weapons. Alright, and progressing on. The quest I just received after picking up the piece of paper is to kill the end boss and kill 101 devout followers. The followers, as you'll see, there's a lot of them, but they drop pretty quickly. Anyway, just waiting on our tank. Another nifty thing hunters have here is Feign Death. It pretty much drops all aggro and nothing will attack you unless you come back out of it, or a threat somehow gets redirected to you. In my case, I have a similar, since I'm a Night Elf, I have a similar ability called Shadow Meld. It pretty much does the same thing, only I'm in stealth, I'm not pretending to be dead, so enemies can notice me a lot easier. Now I'm a little sad because hunters used to have an AoE attack called Volley. It was basically the hunter's version of the Frost Mage's Blizzard. And I miss that because that would be really useful for those groups of little dudes that pop out every now and then. Pick up the loot. I like to pick up the gray items that are like pieces of equipment because they typically sell for a bit. I was trying to get enough focus for multi-shot. Let's see, hunters also have a tranquilizing shot, which you use to remove enrage effects and magic effects. Haven't really had to do that yet, but it is pretty handy in some fights. It was very handy back in Vanilla WoW when fights were made or broken based on when an enemy was enraged and whether or not the hunter was quick enough to remove it. Alright. Following a little dwarf. In case anyone's wondering, I'm not using any AI add-ons at all. In fact, I don't think I have any add-ons turned on. I don't really need them, I've noticed. Yeah, see these little dudes are all punched up? Volley would have been nice. And target down. Hunters also get a nifty disengage ability, which I will probably show in a minute. Not against this guy. Maybe against this guy if it puts us in combat. But for now, I'm going to give the, oh, okay. Check this out. Everybody gets to move super fast. You don't want to leave aspect of the pack on. When people get hit with it on, they will be dazed, and nobody wants that. Alright, dragon. Just going to put Hunter's Mark on preemptively. Just going to, no need to use multi-shot because there's only one of them. So I just spam arcane shot for days. And I see that my serpent sting is running low, so I cobra shot to add to the duration. I'm running low on focus, so I use fervor to get more energy. I'm just spamming cobra shot for getting time back up. This guy's pretty much a tank in Spain. But avoid the falling rocks. You'll see shadows from where they're falling. And he also summons little clouds of dusts, as we saw from the other enemies. You want to avoid those as well. And he's down. Pretty simple stuff. But I'm not getting no loot this match. Makes me kind of sad. Let's see. I think I'll showcase what disengage does once we fight these guys. It's kind of cool. It's basically it makes you jump back, and it's very nice when you're fighting melee opponents who get the jump on you or have closed the gap. Right. Whee! It usually makes you go back further, but I was on a sloped surface there. I'm getting the multi-shot up so my pet can use his cleaves. And down.
I don't have a target.
And feign death. Oh no, I died. Pretty self-explanatory. Oh, I can skin him. But are all of these skinnable? Because this is news to me. Okay, cool. Fighting these groups is pretty simple stuff. Just, you typically want to kill casters first and then melee units. Casters because they typically have the highest potential to mess up your group. Let's see. Not sure if I've shown off Intimidate yet, so I'll do that next. Intimidate basically makes it so my pet's next attack will stun the target. And I'll demonstrate it on... No, not him. He won't live long enough. I think I'll do it on this Tauren. Alright, go do it. And he is the stun. Something's shooting at me and I don't like it. Focus fire every time it comes up. It's because free before you haste, and focus is never a bad plan. Ever. Alright. And in case your pet gets hurt, you can mend it. Mend pet. It's basically just a DOT, or excuse me, HOT, heal over time. DOT is damage over time, which you don't want on your pet. Let's see. I don't think I've fought any major healers yet, but I also have a spell called Widow Venom, which reduces healing taken by some amount. I haven't really used it yet, so I don't know what the amount would be. We're pretty much just killing bad guys. It's really simple stuff. I feel like you can use Fervor pretty much whenever it's off cooldown. It's only 30 seconds. Unless you've got a boss fight after the next pull, then you want to save for the boss fight. But even then, it's not that big of a deal. Alright, so I'm going to misdirect my tank, if I can find the spell, and shoot him. It's not working. Okay, there it is. These bigger guys just do they randomly target somebody and basically leap at them, knocking them into the air. Major pain in the butt, so just take them out as quick as you can. Looks kinda like gruel, but not really. I'm gonna see if I can sneak up to the loot. Fat loot, fat loot, fat loot. Yes, fat loot. Alright, I guess we're killing these guys. Most of these pulls are completely unnecessary. They don't do anything for you. Like, you can skip a lot of these mobs and just move on if you'd like. Thinking about what to talk about. I noticed I haven't had a whole lot of League of Legends videos lately, and I think I'll fix that. I feel like playing again. The only thing I don't like about that game is the matchmaking and the overall community. It's kind of... well, people can be dicks, let's just put it like that. Alright, you want to kill these little imps as well pretty quickly. They're kind of a nuisance. But they die really fast, as you can see. And I just realized those guys have an inner rage effect every now and then. So if I see he's doing it right now, shoot him with a tranquilizer shot, he's no longer enraged. Not a big deal in these smaller dungeons that you pretty much just tank and spank your way through, but helpful to know, I guess. But yeah, I think I'm going to be playing some League more. Start putting that on the channel. Because it's funny, I noticed when I put up World of Warcraft videos, I lose a few subscribers like immediately, and then if I give it a couple days, I'll have like 10 more, and it's been really weird. So I don't know if people just don't like World of Warcraft or whatever, but I don't know. I feel like I'm going to do what I want to do, because I don't want to fake my experience, and I genuinely have a good time with both this game and League of Legends. So I'll probably pick up one of my Let's Plays again, just finish those up. I'm trying to muster the courage up to play Amnesia again, but it's pretty much the only game that's come out in ever that's legitimately giving me a scare. My friends made fun of me for it, so they were not impressed with how scared I was getting. Jerks, they don't understand. Nifty UI there telling me when to use my spells. If I want it, I'll ask for it, game. killing dudes. And again, we could probably skip the majority of these pulls, just in case you want to clear this dungeon in a hurry. The only pulls you don't want to skip are the ones with the devout followers, just in case someone in your group has the quest. Although, as you'll notice, there's a rather large group of them at the end, so it might not even matter. Yeah. On my earlier point, Fervor, use it off cooldown. Yeah, just use it. It's got a short enough cooldown, you can afford to do it. And he's down, Captain. I think my ambitions are going to lead me to want to cover every dungeon in the game, which fortunately I think I can do, considering I'm currently leveling a Pandaren monk who is level 16, I think. So he can be the one who gets all the vanilla dungeons, and this guy will get all the Cataclysm and Mr. Pandaria dungeons.
The strength of the earth.
This guy's kind of a pushover. His biggest thing is he basically gives himself a thorn mail effect and returns damage to attackers. But seeing as how we have a druid in the group, it's not that big of a deal.
Break yourselves upon my body.
If I can remove a Did it? No, I can't. It's the one thing I don't like about Tranquilizing Shot. It'll shoot regardless of whether or not it has anything it'll remove. To me, like you can indefinitely increase the duration of Serpent Sting with Poker Shot. So that's kind of cool. Oh my god, Fervor is such a slow, short cooldown. I'm so glad I discovered this. Taking this guy, I think the only thing to really worry about is putting your back against the wall, because I think this guy has a frontal knockback. There's a pain in the butt to deal with if you're trying to hold aggro. Alright, see all these dudes walking around? 10,000 health, that's nothing. So I want to launch an explosive trap at them. Oh, I think it's working. Oh, it's totally working. Working a little too well. As far as specializations go for hunters, I'm thinking Beast Mastery is the most fun. At least in my opinion. Typically other people will like marksmanship, and then there's the third group of people who like survival, and there's nothing wrong with any of them. Wish they'd quit running like this, trying to shoot. Oh, check this out. I shot a trap. And yeah, again, pushovers. If I was in combat, a nice little tidbit is when you're in combat and you want to move forward quicker, turn backwards and then disengage. And there's, like I said, big group of these guys at the end. This will pretty much get you what you need. In fact, I'm going to shoot a snake trap at them. Eat snake trap. And that one. I wonder how big. Ooh. It worked. Shoot him. Oh, no big deal at all. Okay, so I don't need volley anymore. It used to be multi-shot would only hit 3 targets, but now it looks like it hits as many as there are. Probably should have waited for this until she landed. She has a bubble as she's floating through the air like that will make it so that she takes a lot less damage. And I have frame rate. Hopefully that fixed it. There we go. Still in the fight. Where did my pet die? Pet hit him.
Witness the power.
Where did my pet go?
On me by death ring. Feel the fury of
Come here, pet. Where'd you go? Oh, you flew somewhere. And I guess I'll just shoot you. Watch out for the boulders. If she comes back down, I don't think I'll reactivate Bestial Wrath. There she is. Get her. Come here, pet. Okay, so you do, as a Beastmaster Hunter, you do a lot less damage when your pet isn't there. I don't know where the hell my pet is.
fall. The
Jerk.
burden is now yours to bear.
Alright, and that's pretty much it for this dungeon. Hopefully it was somewhat informative. But regardless, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.